You've seen all the TV shows, and it looks really fun. Have you thought about flipping houses, but don't know where to start? I've got 5 tips for you to make sure that you stay on budget and have a successful flip, because you don't want your flip to flop. This episode of House Rules, Real Estate in Sin City. How's it going, everybody? On today's episode, we're gonna talk about the top 5 ways to make sure your flip doesn't become a flop. The first one, it sounds really simple, but it makes sense. Have a plan. What kind of homes are you gonna flip? Are you gonna do single family properties? Are you gonna do condos? Are you gonna do townhomes? How old are the homes gonna be? Are they gonna be new homes or are they gonna be old homes? Are you just gonna do paint and carpet or are you gonna do full remodels? You need to know what kind of plan you're gonna put together and what kind of property you really wanna target. Keeping that plan and staying on that plan is the best way to stay successful. The second thing is to know your market, okay? This is not just, oh, this house looks pretty or whatever, but really know your numbers. What are houses selling for in the area that you're looking to flip? What are the flips selling for in that area? Is there a big difference? What's the average days on the market for a regular house? What's the average days on the market for a home that's a flip home? All these things are gonna be extremely important because knowing your numbers is a really important part of this job. The best thing to do is to work with a realtor like us who has access to all the sold data. Relying on third-party websites like Zillow or Realtor.com is not gonna give you all the sold data. So know your plan, know your market, and know your numbers. Number 3, stick to your budget. This sounds really easy, but sometimes it can get really hard. If you go into a project, don't keep trying to go higher and higher, right? Have your numbers. Only make those improvements that are gonna make you money. Look at everything. Is this carpet gonna make me money? Is this paint gonna make me money? Those kind of things, obviously you probably have to do if the house is in pretty bad shape, but if you wanted to do a custom backsplash, or if you wanted to do high-end appliances, you need to look at everything and keep a budget. So if you have that budgeted, great, but don't start chasing a higher number and going over your budget because that's really a recipe for disaster. So number 3, stick to your budget. The 4th way to make sure your flip doesn't become a flop is to hire professionals. Now, I'm not just talking about realtors like myself, but professionals that can help get the job done. There are certain things that, yeah, you can do probably. If you're great at painting and you want to save some money, that's one thing. But if you're doing electrical work or plumbing or anything like that that really requires a professional, you should really honestly use a professional. Couple reasons. A, they have insurance. B, they're gonna probably warranty their work should something happen. And C, they're the right type of people to have on your team if you're gonna do this more than once. So really consider hiring a professional for all the things that you really need to do to make sure your home stands out in the crowd for a good way, not a bad reason. The last one sounds so simple, but this really should be the number 1 reason. That's the reason I left it to last, is never overpay, okay? We're talking about when you make the buy. There's gonna always be projects out there, but as soon as you overpay for a home, you're playing catch up. You're gonna alter your budget. You're gonna try to chase a higher number. You're gonna try to cut corners. All those are recipes for disaster with a flip. Be prepared to walk away. If you have a max number for your bid, keep it there and walk away if it goes higher. There's gonna always be more projects. Stick to your script, okay? Stick to what has worked for you. As soon as you start overpaying for a home, everything else is out the window. Your budget's gone. You're gonna try to sell the home for more than it's probably worth, so it's gonna sit on the market longer. And while that home's on the market and not selling, guess what? You're not able to go out and buy that next flip. So those are the top 5 ways that you can make sure your flip doesn't become a flop. So if you like this episode, we'd really love a like and a comment. And if you want to see more from us, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you'll get the information delivered to you on a weekly basis. Until next time, Jeff Zahler, Zahler Properties, and this is House Rules, Real Estate in Sin City.